Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. So we are here on Twitch, and at some point I'll potentially release this video on the YouTube machine as well. But in this video, in this live stream, what I want to do is to take a little bit of time to unbox some of the gifts that have been sent over to me to give away as part of me reaching 10,000 subscribers. And I'm not exactly celebrating just yet. And I say that because at the moment we are sitting at about 10,002 subscribers. So any backsliding will negate the achievement, at least temporarily. So we are keeping our powder dry, and we will celebrate. We will celebrate. I am still debating at this moment whether we do the live stream 10K celebration today, or if we push it until tomorrow. And I think today's Thursday, I do believe. Yes. So we'll decide over the course of the next few hours. I'm going to make a decision as to what is going to happen. At present, the live stream is set for today at 7 p.m. And I'd like to be able to do it today versus on a Friday night, but we shall see how things progress. But with all of that said, what I plan to do is to, in this video, show you guys some of the gifts that have been sent over. And I am honestly potentially going to forget someone that has sent something. So if you did, you have my apologies if I forget your name. I've been trying to write stuff down. But I'm not the best with some of this stuff. So we have received things from Thomas Mayo, from Ariel, from Master Blaster, Matt Woods, Sully Two Kings, and Doug. And again, I believe that I may be missing a few people. So you definitely have my apology, but I want to give a shout out to everyone who sent something or thought about sending something. It is very overwhelming and humbling to get all of this stuff. I went to the post office, and the lady comes from the back, and she's struggling to carry a bunch of stuff because people had sent all of this stuff to the PO box. And so in this video, like I said, I want to share with you guys some of what has actually been sent. Some of the stuff I'll hold until the actual live stream celebration itself. And so let me not get too far ahead of myself. Let me say hello to some comic book soldiers. Deuces is in here. Joa is in here. It's good to see you. Matt Woods is in here. War Daddy. It's good to see you guys. And again, the audience here on the Twitchers is a much smaller audience. And I'm actually quite okay with that because it gives me an opportunity to be a little less formal here, a little less formal with the smaller group of people. So it's good to see all of you guys. All right, so let's take a look at some of the stuff that was sent over. You guys will see other parts of these unboxings in the weeks to come, because in some cases, like with Sully Two Kings, he sent things for me personally, and then he also sent some awesome stuff for the 10K giveaway. So what I'll be showing here, of course, is only part of what was provided. So when you watch another video, you'll see the other parts and you'll be like, well, didn't we see that? Yes and no, because it came in parts. But Sully Two Kings hooked it up, man. This is he sent some really cool bundles. This is what is this, Batman 89 right here? And it's a 4-pack with a poster in the backside. Definitely some cool stuff. Little Batman love there. And he sent this really, really gorgeous Wonder Woman 755. I absolutely love this cover right here. And again, the same little poster on the backside there. He sent a lot of bundles, which is fantastic. This is Justice League 45. Just cool. Hopefully the glare isn't too ridiculous. This light over here is a little problematic with its position. But Superman 21. So definitely the DC fans will be covered with with this package from Sully. Next up, he has, I'm gonna pull the Gibbon red tape off here. This is Aquaman issue number 49, and again, just a lot of love for some DC books. I'm not quite sure where these bundles actually come from. I don't think that they're Walmart bundles, because I think they would say Walmart, but cool stuff. Aquaman again, 59 right here. All a bunch of DC stuff. So all of this is going to be given away in some way, shape, or form. And I haven't quite decided how to do it, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of stuff. And I'm still trying to think my way through how best to do it. And it may just be like, I may just pick a winner when I'm going to do something, pick a winner. And then that winner is just going to get something randomly because it's going to be too hard to be like, well, tell me what you want out of this plethora of options that you have. It may just be like, you're a winner. Stay tuned for your prize. That may be how we actually do it. Matt Wood says it does indeed look like the Walmart bundles, but they don't have the stickers. They actually don't have the Walmart stickers. And I know that because he sent me these same bundles, and then he also sent me Walmart bundles, and he pointed out that these were not those. So I'm not quite sure what they are. I mean, they definitely are bundles, but I don't think that they're the Walmart, but they could have been sold at Walmart. Figure that one out. Yeah, we talked Deuce's boy. We talking about LA Comic Con. We talked about that yesterday, man. We did a little bit of a live stream yesterday, and I provided everyone with an update on what was actually happening with LA Comic Con. Man, they rescheduled. I think it was for September 13th through the 16th of 2021. I do believe that that's where they pushed it back to. And part of the reason why they pushed it is that Governor Newsom, the governor here in California, was expected to provide some updated guidance regarding theme parks. And the idea was that once he had provided that feedback and insight on the reopening of theme parks, then that would have paved the way for indoor events like a Comic-Con. But because he kicked the can on theme parks, that meant that they had no definitive pathway to move forward for an inside convention. And so that's part of the reason why they decided to cancel it. So man, the challenge, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, the challenge, of course, with these cons is that so much of it is going to be dependent upon the availability of a vaccine, right? Because to some degree or another, the vaccine is what is the lack of vaccines, I should say, is what is holding a lot of stuff back. In my actual professional job, we've done a lot of research into this area, and what it'll take, honestly, for people to start to feel widely comfortable is the availability of multiple vaccines and lots of doses, and people also getting vaccinated. The challenge, of course, is that it doesn't look like there's going to be a vaccine available until potentially some point next year, right? And just because a vaccine is available, we don't know the indications, right? We don't know what the age indication will be or who will be excluded from getting vaccines. We don't know how many vaccines are going to be available in terms of doses. And then you have to make sure a lot of people get the doses in order to protect people from getting sick. So it is like a cascade, if you will, of things. And the truth is that we need multiple vaccines available with different age indications and different patient populations. And then we need those doses to be widely available and widely used. And so those are going to be the challenges, and those are going to be the things that I think holds back a return to normalcy, if you will. So scrolling through some of the comments here. No one is being forced to go to these if people are comfortable enough. Yeah, well, the challenge, of course, is the local laws, right? Because if you even look at what happened yesterday in Paris announced that they were going to put curfews in place because they were opening the country, of course, and then people were coming together in these gatherings and parties because people have been cooped up, and as a result of that, they've seen actually a surge in COVID cases, and that's part of the challenge is that we've been sheltered for so long that when we get a little bit of freedom, we're like, hey, let's party. And then that results in more illness, which further sets things back, which is tough. It's going to be tough. So the next book, I believe that this was my man, Master Blaster, that hooked this up. He sent me a message and he was like, yo, I want to do something for the 10K. And he did this like maybe 3 weeks ago. It's been a little while, but he has purchased this right here. Hopefully you guys can actually see that. There we go. That might be better. This is Gung Ho number 7. This is, of course, my variant yellow label 9.8 with white pages. He purchased this, and we are going to give this book away to somebody. And then his partner in crime, his compatriot, decided that he was going to give a book. My man Matt Woods hooked this one up. He picked up the OG, right? The ASM 110, the first appearance of the Gibbon. So these are just two awesome books that are going to be given away. And you can see them. They're back there on the wall right there. But we're going to be giving those books away. So a lot of good stuff. I've never seen that book. Yeah, man. So a couple of cool things. And this one right here, I actually don't even know what's in this one. Ariel sent this one over to me. He reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, can I send something?" And I was like, "Dude, who says no to someone that wants to send something for other people?" And there's a slab in here. That's a slab. That is a slab. Let's see what that is. Man, hooked it up. He used some saran wrap on this thing. Let's open this up and see what Ariel has sent over to us. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Bear with me. I think we're getting there. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to remove some of this tape. Try to not tear plastic so that we can recycle, because we love Mother Earth. As I tell my wife often, I love Mother Earth. Anybody see the new competitor to Tesla? There's a new car out, or a new car coming, I should say. Speaking of Mother Earth. Ripped it. If you get a package from me at some point and it's ripped, just understand. So what is this guy sent? All right, so I'm going to have to read. Wait, should I read this? I'm going to read the very end. Hold on. There we go. All right, so he hooked it up. He hooked it up. And we may, again, read this one later. It says, let me put that down so you can't see that back part. So he says, Regie, like the red ink, ? Had to use the backing board and red ink. And feel free to read this out loud if you like. There you go. That's what helped me right there. I have seen you and your channel grow from you sharing your passion of collecting with us to an amazing community. You have made us into comic soldiers and inducted us into the Gibbon gang. However, above all, you made us all friends and family. Since you have done so much for us, I wanted to help give a little back to the community. Although not major keys, I hope to give a fan a smile like you always give us. So please accept these for your 10K giveaway. It is one of many milestones that you will hit. As always, thank you for everything that you do. People always forget how much hard work you put into every show. Next is 100K. Shout out to my man Ariel for hooking that up. There's a note to me on the backside, which is why I had to put that away. So we're going to hide that one. And he sent a bundle of books here. And then he also sent a cool slab. So this is cool, man. He sent, I'm not going to take it out of plastic. He sent a Unknown Comic Books exclusive variant. This is Venom 150. And it is a 9.8 with white pages. And it is a Clayton Crane cover. That is cool. That is a cool book. I don't know if that really does it justice, to be honest with you. That's actually a pretty cool cover. Again, Venom 150 from my man Ariel. So again, we'll find a way to give that away. How you guys doing? Yo was like, yeah, man, whatever, man. Just put it in the box, send it to me, brother. I don't care what it is. Welcome to the live stream, my man. 2XP2. Welcome. So Ariel put together a little bundle here. So we're gonna pop this open and see what's in there. And I'll tell you that there's some other stuff that I have in the outer room that will also be, this is cool. That will also be given away. And I'll try to hold some of that stuff to open up during the actual live stream itself. But let me take the plastic off. These are a couple of cool books. Well, at least the first one. The first one is Undiscovered Country, which I was reading by Snyder. I enjoyed this. The first several issues of this were just really fantastic. So Undiscovered Country, definitely a cool book. Journey into Mystery. I did a video on this like months and months ago, and I can't remember what the heck my rationale was for it, but it was something in here as we were leading into the dawn of X, Powers of 10 and House of X. I did some video on this book, and I can't remember what the tie-in, maybe it was Nick Fury. Maybe it was Nick Fury Journey to basically Krakoa, and that's what that one is. It's been a while. Nice from Jonathan Hickman. This is Decorum, issue number 1. Yeah, so definitely a couple of cool books in there, man. That's just a thick book. So a couple of cool books in there from my man Ariel again. Undiscovered Country, Journey into Mystery, Decorum. Again, all really good reads. And then, of course, the Venom 150 Clayton Crane comics. So cool stuff, man. I'm going to have to make sure that I do not lose the note so I can read that a little bit later. And I think that that's all that I brought here in the room. There's some other stuff, like I said, that I'll save for the later live stream. So let me see. Super Honorable Nephew, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you. Let me see. What is this? Deuces says, go collect getting into video gaming. Yeah, man. Did you miss that live stream? Not live stream. I think it was a live stream. So probably 8 months ago or so, Go Collect actually purchased, I think it was called Nintendo Age or something like that. They purchased a pretty large gaming website back in the day. And I think that they've rebranded it and stuff like that. But several months ago, they picked up that property and then started to move into gaming. They revamped the site, they re-engineered it, and then of course they're moving into concert posters. And you saw that I helped them to cover some of what they were doing with the concert posters, where I did that one interview on their behalf on the channel. But yeah, man, they are branching out. They're not just focused on comics. I mean, if you think about the name Go Collect, as the name implies, it is saying to go and collect. It's not saying what they collect, right? I think that they've left it open-ended so that they can serve as a resource and a pricing guide and all this other stuff for lots of different things. And right now it appears to be comics, graded games, and also concert posters. Because if you think about it, all of those things are graded. All of those things are graded by CGC. All of those things have value. Therefore, all of those things can benefit from a reliable pricing service. And so they actually sent right there. They sent that to me. They, the owner of Go Collect actually picked up a pretty large collection. I think it was called the Carolina Collection many months ago. And they offered a lot of the books up on Heritage. And they actually sent me Burger Time because I had mentioned Burger Time in a previous video. So I have no clue what any of that, if it's even worth anything. I just thought it was cool. It was basically the first graded game I had ever held in my hand from WADA. And I was actually supposed to be interviewing the president of WADA. We could just never make calendars work, so that never really happened. But yeah, Go Collect is branching out. Like with Go Collect, if you think about it, the name Regie Collects, the name of the channel here, is very much open-ended as well. I don't tell you what I collect, right? It's primarily focused on comics just because that's what I'm interested in, but I am not limited. I'm not limited in any way, shape, or form. And that's purposeful and to some degree or another detrimental to me, right? Because if you think about it, if you search on YouTube for comics, you pull up like certain people that have comics in their name. And part of me is like, maybe I should have put comics in there. But then the other part of it was, well, don't limit yourself to just saying just comics. So scrolling through some of the comments here. Matt Woods, good to see you, brother. Scrolling down, young Matthew is in the house. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. We're just doing a little bit of an impromptu live stream for anybody that has come in. Urban Legend, I see you, brother. I was basically just showing off a couple of the bundles that have actually been sent over to me by various subscribers that wanted to give me some things to turn around and give to other people as part of me reaching 10,000 subscribers. So this is not the official celebration. That will either happen later tonight or tomorrow. But what I did want to do is to jump on here and just kind of express my thanks, and then to also show people some of the books that we are going to try to give away during the live stream, and also subsequently to the live stream, because I feel like the giving may have to go on, because there's a lot more stuff that I have than time to actually do a live stream to give it away. But I'll run through some of this stuff real quick so you guys can see it. Aquaman 59. Again, hopefully you guys can actually see that. Hopefully the glare is not terrible for you guys. But this is a bundle of books. This is Superman 21, a bundle from Sully 2 Kings. And I think there's 4 comics in each one of these. Justice League right there. I'm not quite sure where these bundles came from. I do not believe that they are Walmart. But this is Wonder Woman 755. Gorgeous cover right there. And then we have Batman 89. So Sully 2 Kings did some pretty awesome bundles of books. So we're going to set those off to the side. Ariel sent over some really cool stuff. He sent over a Venom 150 slab, a 9.8 white pages from CGC. He also sent over a couple of books. So Undiscovered Country #1, Decorum #1, Journey into Mystery #1, couple of cool books that I have enjoyed and have spoken about on the channel. And then a couple of donations from Master Blaster and Matt Woods. So they have hooked this up with a PGX copy of Amazing Spider-Man 110, and then also the Gung Ho variant from Regie Collects. And this is actually the first PGX slab I've ever held. I've never held a PGX slab before, and I'll have to play around with it, but it doesn't feel awful. It doesn't feel awful. So I mean, better than the first generation of the CGC case from what I recall. But a couple of really cool things. So again, we may end up doing a live stream 10K giveaway at 7 o'clock tonight. We're going to see how the next few hours go to see if the number of people that have subscribed to the channel continues to grow to get me a little bit higher than 10,002. So we will see. So he says there, but they don't have the Walmart labels. And he also told me that they were not the Walmart exclusives. So are you saying that they're sold at Walmart, or are they the Walmart bundles? They just don't have the labels. Don't get me in trouble, brother. Don't get me in trouble. I'm not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Hold on a sec. So here you go. So this is the Walmart bundles. I thought come and they look like that with a Walmart thing where they say only Walmart. I don't know if we can get the camera to focus. That's not working. But these don't have those stickers. And I think in one of the notes, he sent me notes on a lot of the books, which was fantastic. On one of the bundles he sent me, he basically said that those were not the Walmart exclusives, but I don't know exactly what they are. They may still be sold at Walmart, just not the only at Walmart thing. So again, I may have to reach out to Sully 2 Kings for a little bit of guidance. There you go. They are sold at Walmart, and each one of them comes with a part of a poster. Yes, there is definitely a poster in there. So I recorded the video, I want to say yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Whenever I go to Walmart, and I don't go that often. I mean, I've probably been there twice in the last year. But whenever I go to Walmart, I'm always looking for the comics. I never find them. I can find books, but no comic books. And I've looked in the toy section, in the electronic section, next to the stacks where they have other books. None of that stuff. Oh, there you go. It's a new bundle sold at Walmart. Might not be exclusive, but sold there. There you go. Walmart variants, no stickers. I'm thankful for you guys, because you guys know a lot more about this stuff than I do. Young Matthew's like, they're non-existent. Probably because we're going to the same Walmart, bro. No, I think you live a little too far away from me. There's probably like 10 Walmarts between us, but I can never find them. And it might be because guys like, the king of the Golden State is always driving around, snatching up all the good deals all around town. So that might be why we could never actually find them anywhere between him and David and some of these other yahoos out there that just drive around and pick up books. Maybe that's why we can't find it. So Anyway, I just wanted to kind of jump on here real quick to show you guys a couple of the bundles that are going, or not bundles, but books that we're going to give away. I'm still thinking through just a little bit how I may do it. And I said this earlier in this live stream. What I may end up doing is just doing something, identifying a winner, and basically telling the winner to stay tuned because it may be a little difficult to identify a winner and then have the winner pick what they're interested in. That could be a little problematic for me. And as I say that, I may have come up with a little bit of a solution. I just need to think through it a little bit more to see whether it's going to work. So with that, we are going to, there's like two in a 20 mile radius. Young Matthew with his driver's license talking about radiuses. All right, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me just a little bit. Stay tuned because we may indeed be going live later today on the YouTube machine, but I definitely want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on Twitch. I will tell you that during the live stream, the official 10K live stream, whenever it occurs, there will be prizes that are going to be given out. And there's also going to be some announcements that are made about the channel. I am making some changes, some modifications, some improvements, some tweaks, whatever you want to call it. Things are a-changing. So you definitely want to stay tuned. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with me just a little bit. If you need to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.